Hey
Hi.
ho. Welcome in, y'all. Tap the screen and share the live, please.
I'm going to be doing what you asked me to do.
I appreciate that. Welcome in, y'all. Tap the screen and share the live, please. No, not her. You're unblocked. Hold on.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good. The ones I've blocked, leave.
Okay.
Hey, Manta. Y'all tap the screen and share the live, please. Oh, shit.
What? I think the rest of them you'll probably won't. Can you just eyeball it real quick because it's short?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, PF5. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Birdie. Hey, Gloria.
Fucking Tina Sue can stay blocked.
Yeah. Oh, there's Tishy Wishy. I might need to block her. Hey, Rocky. Hey, Sherry. Y'all tap the screen, please. Share the live. There's a lot of information that's going to come out. Hey, Miss Sue.
Tap and share, y'all. Tap and share. Hey, Anna. Hey, Lori. Hello, Hope. Cassidy, hello. Hey, Birdie. Hey, Fallon.
All right, Tishy Wishy. Last person that asked me to block them, I did block them.
Hey, Lazy Days. Hello, Genitalia. We're doing good. How are you? Hey,
Hey,
Melody.
Toxic. Hey, Genitalia. Hey, Melody Rose, Manda, Autumn. Hello, Blue Eyes. Hey, Bugs. Tishy Wishy, not necessarily, but she's not blocked. Hey, Beggars Enablers. Hey, Alley Cat. Hey, Just Janet.
Tap and share, y'all, please. I know it's late. We're going to try to get through this. Hello, Ash Cole. Real quick so we don't have to be up late.
Hey, Ash Cole.
Tap, tap, please. Make sure you repost it, please.
Done.
Yeah, I'm ready for Thanksgiving. Thanks, Bugs.
Hey, Jules. Ash Cole, thank you for sharing the live. Hey, New Mexico Nana.
I can't believe it's like almost December already. Like, holy shit.
I know. Hello, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy. Tap and share, y'all. It's been quiet on here all day. Oh, quiet on here all day.
Quite a day on here. Bugs, you sound like Checkmate. She's an Amazon hoe.
I fucking love Amazon. Birdie, you wouldn't happen to have a screenshot of Governor's or Guardians of Valor's account, would you? That you could put up while we're waiting for people to come in? Me too, Crystal. I love Amazon. Hey, Cleavage.
Amazon is my best friend. Hey, Line Protector.
Hey, Steve Peckham. Hello, Line Protector. Right, Alley Cat. I love Amazon. I buy everything from there. I'm not even joking. Hello, Sunflower. There's the screenshot.
Not the infamous screenshot, just like Jordan Paul.
I know that was Fallon. I can hear her giggling. She can't mute to giggle, but she definitely can't mute to take a screenshot. Lord. Alright, I got a lot of mods in here. Mods, don't block anybody. If they get out of character, just mute them. Try to greet people when they come in and say hello. Answer questions as best as you can. We miss a lot, unfortunately. Hey, Sunshine. So just do the best you can. If y'all have questions, you're just going to have to spam them until we see them or until we can answer them. Cleavage, can you comment? I know I've seen her come in.
Yeah, they're already a mod.
Oh, are they? Good. Hey, little man. There you go. Okay, thank you, Cleavage. We have a new mod, too. Cleavage. Hey, BT.
I know how my best... Yeah, I know how my bestie thinks. Hey, BT, there's my other bestie.
My little lover lips. Somersaulting through our dreams. Who's sharing snacks? That would be Rammer.
Shit.
Good Lord.
Sorry. I'm gonna get in trouble tonight.
All right, with everything ready, are you guys all ready? Fat Birdie, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we had a little bit of information come out tonight about GOV. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to keep putting out the new information as we get it. We also have a whole bunch of other things to talk about. I don't know that we'll do that tonight, but we didn't get through everything in the first live. So this just might be like how I don't even know how many part series, for it might just be like a soap opera. I really don't know, a crime show maybe even. You want to start, Fallon?
So, based off of the amount of feedback that we've received, first off, I want to thank you guys and also let you know a little bit of a disclaimer. We did see the multitude of messages coming in, but I do want to apologize if we didn't get directly back to you. We did see as many as we could. We just took a consensus of everything that we were seeing, and a lot of you guys wanted to see more screenshots and you wanted to see some more context around the things that we had researched and found over the couple of months that we were researching since September 24th. And due to, I know that whenever you guys watch the YouTube on Birdie and Checkmate's YouTube, that toward the end, you will hear me get extremely distracted. And then we all got distracted because of what was going on elsewhere as things were coming in while the live was happening. So we do apologize for that. So we kind of got derailed and we didn't get to bring you everything. And lots of messages were telling us we needed to please touch on that again. You'll hear us reference Birdie's YouTube and Checkmate's YouTube throughout the night. Screenshot it. This is where one of the lives lives. And then Checkmate's page will be the other. This is Birdie's YouTube right here. Please screenshot it and make note of the @address on YouTube.
And this is going to be really important that you guys go and watch these lives that we're going to refer you to, especially knowing what you know now about GOV.
So screenshot it and keep it, you guys, and make sure you bookmark it. It's free to subscribe and watch it when you have the ability to focus on what's being said. Pay close attention and see if you catch something that you might not have understood that we spoke about. You might catch it on your own, and there be maybe something that you guys catch that we didn't. But it's always good to keep an open line of communication with us to say, hey, did you happen to catch this? And we'll let you know if we did or didn't. But there'll be other people out there that communicate with us that will say, hey, I didn't catch that, or I did, or maybe can you explain this a little bit further because I didn't understand. And we'll be more than willing to do that. Checkmate, I'm getting a call. Hold on.
Okay, no worries. You rewatched which one, Hope? The one we just did on GOV? So we really think that it's important that you go to my YouTube first and watch the very first live we ever did on GOV when he was doxing somebody. He actually doxed 2 people. And then I want you guys to go watch the live that he did the next day where he drug us through the mud.
Hey, 3-inch pecker, look. Be quiet and listen. You'll have to go for her for that. Sorry, Checkmate.
No, you're okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about KK and her involvement with GOV, and that's not really what I'm going to discuss. I don't know anything about that. I don't really know KK, so that's whatever that was. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the only thing I can say to that is, you want your comment seen, and you obviously want us to respond back to it. I just want to let you know that Gov also said that Checkmate asked him for things, and said that I asked him for things, and neither one of us asked him for a damn thing. So I do want to put that out there. So, and Gov doesn't actually have the best track record of telling the truth because he has never told the truth the whole time he's been on this app.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Show what receipts? Of what, Tammy? I don't even know who the fuck Scotty is.
I keep hearing that name.
Yeah, I hear it a lot, but I don't really venture outside of my circle much. This is why.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Scotty is he's a racist.
Oh, I did hear that, yes.
I've heard him drop the N-word on more than one occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't really venture out much and watch. I don't watch Drama Lives hardly ever. So if that's what it's about, I'm not gonna be over there. Carry on, Fallon. Sorry.
No worries. Okay, so where did you want to start right out the gate with it? I mean, all of the research that was done over a period of time went from chasing down the screenshots to we were very careful not to put his first, middle, and last name out there. And as you guys know, someone went over and doxed it in 1.5K viewers did hear about it and see it. And then more research was done on the end. I want you guys to know that when we do our research and we have somebody who's so good about putting screenshots up that's blurring faces out, even the wife who he claimed was dead, and Raymer is cropping things and putting things up. It's meticulous when we put something up over here. We're not going to just go blast it when it's not appropriate, because we do a lot of work to make sure that we're not going to do anything malicious. The screenshots where on his Facebook, where you saw his knee surgery that he was telling Stacy that he had, then it was a reverse Google lookup. The Facebook where he belonged to a knee replacement group over a period of time, his name, his matchup, all of that. But tonight, whenever we put out the rest of the information that's coming in, I need you guys to be honed in on what is being said. When you do your own research based off of these things that we're presenting to you, you have to make up your own mind. There's key things that we said. The Facebook with Bill Petty up there. I have screenshots back from January where Bill Petty was putting up a screenshot about an alleged stolen valor person that was on TikTok. So Bill Petty has been on this app way back when. And then more recently, whenever he was talking about Sean, I believe. So he was in a box actually talking, and it was GOV's voice from the Bill Petty account. So we're not going to maliciously dox anybody. Checkmate, which screenshots did you want to go through first?
Let me look. I guess we'll start off with the letters. The letter and then work into Adam.
Okay. So the large story that has gone all over the place that seems to have brought us to here with, we all know that Gov getting involved with stolen valor and then getting involved with the threats and the letters that were sent around to the beggars, scammers, and those exhibiting bad behavior. Now, hear us when we say that it does not matter if you are a beggar, scammer, exhibiting bad behavior on this app. Our part in this is just to bring awareness to them. We are not vigilantes. We do not need to go and do something horrific to mess up these people's lives. And on the other end of the spectrum, where we're going in and bringing awareness to these people, there are people out there that this is the reason why we don't dox. This is the reason why we don't put out certain identifying information, because there are people who are unhinged and will do malicious things that are harmful in their real lives. like sending threats and letters. We all heard about the letters in the beginning with Tim and Angela. He got on and he said that there were letters sent to the hotel. There were threats sent in. And for a long time, I myself thought that Tim was actually involved in sending these letters, because I didn't believe anything this dude said. But I still had a soft spot because of the fact that no one, no matter what they do, needs to have any type of threats toward their life. That screenshot, Birdie, that you have about the letter, a screenshot of it, if you would put it up. You remember the Bill Petty Facebook. You remember that there was information out there from a private investigator that found that this gentleman, James John, I didn't say his whole name, sorry, but it's already out there. James John, to put the rest of it out on do I need to send it to you again, Birdie? I'm sorry.
Yes, she needs it.
Okay, I'll go get it. The private investigator that was doing work into
Scott Martin,
into the person that GOV was claiming to be with his face had done some several digging to find out that he impersonated a police officer. And there's a screenshot from that with a whole workup in which he was done. And I've seen that video several times. It's sending, Birdie.
tap the screen, y'all. Share the live, please. Hey, Lucy. Just give us a minute, y'all. We lost a screenshot somewhere in the mix. He is, beggars. Hey, Gemini. He's did so much damage on this app in such a short time. It's insane.
Yeah, for someone that said that they were leaving after the Tim and Angela ordeal started up, he sure is hanging around a long time. And that's why y'all have to think, why is he still hanging around awareness? To cause destruction.
I agree, Sunshine. I mean, it's something new every day. People are starting to see the lives, and they're starting to see the information, and it's just getting crazier. I mean, the stuff we got today was absolutely, it's kind of terrifying, honestly. Yeah, not to mention the begging on the back end.
Checkmate, the screenshot that I have is not redacted. It's still in its form from where it was sent.
And the one of the letter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do we need off of it? I mean, it doesn't have his last name, right?
It has who sent it. a screenshot of it.
Well, that needs to be redacted.
Yeah. Okay.
TikTok doesn't make it easier. Yes, I agree. But this goes past beggars and that this is like actually fucking with people's real lives. This guy is very dangerous. Especially when he made his way into awareness so easily and people followed it so easily. Birdie.
I think we're going to need to talk about the Adam part so it can lead into this.
Okay, that's fine. However we want to do it, I'm good. I can go with the flow.
Okay. So, we all told you that it was kind of alarming, the amount of information that was out there on how he doxed 4 women on his Facebook. And then he had been doxing people on TikTok as well. And this was alarming when he talked about Adam and his wife and where he lived. And he was telling someone that I have his vehicle information and I'm sending him a cease and desist. The famous cease and desist, y'all. Now, you guys got to remember, you're not going to be able to read this, see it, screenshot it, blow it up, and look at it. Okay? This is Guardians of Valor messaging and saying, I'm providing you some good reading material. I found Adam and sent this today, certified mail. I'm hoping this will rattle his cage coming right in front to his front door. I'm not playing with these people anymore. And then you see the redaction there for Mr. Adam C. And then the address, Florida. And then he goes into this whole cease and desist BS that he chat GPT'd. And he is a mean chat GPTer, let me tell you. So he's got this address, which we already told you is not Adam. Regardless, it doesn't matter if it's that person or not, because bringing anyone's personal business to TikTok just isn't right. I mean, there's no reason to threaten anybody. But especially in messages, if you're threatening somebody maliciously, that is the definition of doxing. Go ahead, Birdie. Next page. That will be the emails as to, we've shown, and I wanted you guys to make note of what the address and how this cease and desist. Then there's an email. Checkmate, can you help me with this one?
What do you mean help you?
Explain how this came about.
Well, this came about from Adam. Adam contacted somebody and wanted to talk to him about things that had been going on. And then all of this came about. And there's still more stuff coming in. So I don't know if you guys can really read that. It's kind of small for me. But Raymer, can you see that to read it?
I can.
Could you read that, please?
It says, Tim, I'm the guy from TikTok that everyone calls Florida Man. Listen, I know who's been controlling that group of women and are harassing you. His name is Adam S. C. from Florida. Do what you wish or get in touch and we can put his personal life on TikTok. Take down cult leader and the rest will follow. Got your email from Reddit. That's his wife, Katrina, and she won't be happy he's doing this behind her back. Now, once again, he has Adam's name wrong, his location wrong, and his wife is wrong.
Yeah, so if you notice in the first screenshot that Birdie put up, where he had actually put Adam's information, it's exactly the same as this email. And Adam isn't married. Everybody knows that. Oh, yes, Auburn, he's not married. It's the same exact way as it was in the previous screenshot that GOV sent Stacy. I seen you come off mute. Do you have...
No, I just want what you just said to reiterate that it was spelled wrong. Exactly like it was in the message to Stacy.
So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know who Florida Man is. And I know a lot of you don't agree with what he does. And I totally get that. But the problem I have with this is that he's trying to portray himself as somebody and then sending Tim this email. So we believe, in our opinion, Guardians of Valor is the one who sent this email.
So now we have another identity that Gov is trying to claim to be Florida Man. Same last name spelling for Adam. Same address, wrong info. Going forward, go ahead, Birdie. While Birdie's going to find the other screenshot, I want to remind you guys that regardless of the begging and the scamming, nobody deserves to have their life threatened. Those letters, with the amount of investment that was going with Guardians of Valor, and as much involvement as Guardians of Valor had in those letters,
She's not sure of what other screenshot, Fallon. Birdie, you can put the one back up of the email if you like, in case people want to screenshot it or anything. If you don't mind. Jules, I kind of agree on that, because Gov actually said in the live that I would love for everybody to go watch that he knows who sent those letters. And I don't know how he would know that.
Hope she had to drop to get a screenshot.
The crazy thing about it all is Gov knew exactly where they were sent from. He knew that one was handwritten and the others were typed. How would somebody know that? Of course he hasn't addressed any of these concerns, Linda. I agree, Sunshine. I mean, he has a lot of knowledge that I just don't see how he would know any of that. But that's my opinion. I don't have any proof to back that up. And we lost another one.
Hope, that's what I'm thinking. We don't have proof of that, but we can all have an opinion on it.
Well, Deb, I would say that he probably was not talking to a detective because none of the stuff he ever said was true. He's a master manipulator. He's a huge liar. He's lied about everything. We proved many of his lies in the first live. If you guys missed that, it is on YouTube. I don't know if he sold his home. I don't even know if that's relevant to what he's doing on this app. Right, Jules. Actually, I believe that he has a long history of this kind of behavior. I mean, there's evidence to, like, totally back all of that up. I'm sorry, y'all. We're just I'm waiting for Fallon and Birdie to get back with the screenshots. Did he send the threatening letters? We do not.
Yeah, y'all have to keep in mind everything this man has told any of us has come out to be a lie. So anything that he told y'all, I would take it with a grain of salt.
I'm really sorry, y'all. We really just got this information today, so we was trying to get it out.
Hey,
Yeah, sunshine for sure.
I wanted to let everybody know. So I did just get back from the doctor about an hour and a half ago, and I got a Demerol shot. So I'm all over the place, and it just hit me really hard. So I'm going to be here, but I'm going to kind of hang out with y'all. If Checkmate, if you could help out. I did redact what I could off of here, so hopefully there's nothing that I didn't miss.
So this is actually one of the letters that was sent to Tim and Angela, and I believe this is the one that was sent to... Was this the one that was sent to the Home Depot? Does anybody know for sure?
It was the one that was the Harbor Freight.
Oh,
To Harbor Freight. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys can read that. If you can't read it, you can screenshot it and blow it up. Fallon, are you okay? Do we need to do this another night?
I'm okay. I just can't believe this hit me all of a sudden. Like as soon as we went live, I started feeling woozy, and now I'm just all over the place. So I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Give me like 1 second. I think I need to redact that K word just so it's not up on the screen. So give me 1 second.
Okay. Ashcole, I'm not really knowledgeable about all of that. I didn't really get into any of that. Adam is actually the one who got all of this information today, and unfortunately he's not in here tonight because he's working. but he wanted to get this information out tonight, so that's why we're here.
And I want you guys to always continue to think in the back of your mind that we're just bringing you guys the information, and then you have to make your own decisions. We're not telling you one thing or another. We're putting all the information out in front of you so that way you can make your own decisions. There is information out there that the people who contacted the department was an Officer Petty. Now, you remember we told you about Bill Petty? How convenient is it Officer Petty talked to the police department and that GOV has seen these letters to verify them and validate them, and that he's helping them with their investigation?
Yeah, we're not saying that GOV is these people. You guys need to understand that he is the one who's saying that he is these people. We're just bringing you the words that he actually said.
Yes.
Who's friends with Pastor Petty? Erica? He really does, Stacy. There's just so much. Oh, I have no idea.
I want it put out that GOV has been on this app for a long time. We already told you guys that he was the Lines Crossed account. And there is a whole lore behind the Lines Were Crossed account, the Pops account, and Guardians of Valor account. 3 are the same. So he's been on this app a lot longer than what he said. And he actually said it in a live where he said that he only started coming on this app, in January?
Yes, he actually said that he didn't come to TikTok until January, which was a complete lie because he owned the very first Lines Were Crossed account, and that account came on TikTok last year sometime because they followed me. They actually still follow me. That account's banned, but I can still look it up because it follows me.
Yeah, it was sometime last fall. But up under his Bill Petty Facebook account, he was posting TikTok things like a year before.
From my understanding, from a very reliable source, there's still letters being mailed and going out. And the other day, on November 5th, in a chat with KK's Live, Pops, which we now know as GOV, all points indicate to GOV. And we did crop out KK's face to piece it together because it was on my iPad when I took the screenshot, and we couldn't get it all in here for you to be able to see. At the very third message, one is pinned that says, "I'll message you." And then the message says, "We know who sent the letters to Tim." To my knowledge, there was nothing that came out of that. I don't know if there was discussions possibly on the back end or just some more investigation on the other side with another team. It just caught my eye. I screenshotted it and I let KK know that it was from her chat and I was going to be using it tonight out of respect. So we're trying to piece together all of these things to bring it to you. Birdie, do you have the screenshot of just the letter itself with the... There you go. Now that I can't read. Raymer, I don't know if you can see it or not.
I cannot see that. I can see the first two words, if Tim, and then his last name is working.
There, when we get there, we will unalive him on site.
Again, guys, all the information that's coming in through us is coming to you guys. We owe that to you, and we know that if you guys had any information, you would give it to us. We value what you guys think, so bringing this stuff to you on the spur of the moment, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, Rhodey, that I found that real ironic that everybody that SP covered got letters.
They not like us. We're not. There's no clarifying. They are the same person. It's already been proven. So, Pops is Gov. Gov is Pops. Gov is lines were crossed. And who only knows how many other accounts?
Yeah, I mean, and let's just use this as a caution. There's another account out there that is drawing attention that could potentially be. I've heard so many people message me and say they are, they aren't, they are, they aren't. They've actually heard the voice. We don't need to do any more speculation or accusations. All we can do is present to you what we have in black and white and then allow you to make your own decisions. But I don't think anybody needs to be in the comments writing for these accounts saying, oh, you're great, you're wonderful, and then start putting your full support against somebody else. Please use your discernment, because we've already shown you multiple people who are saying that they are one thing and they aren't. And then we're saying Gov is here saying he's this person. We're giving you all the information that he's saying he's this person. So you use your discernment. Is he or isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I would caution you from talking to anybody in the DMs that you haven't probably actually ever heard speak, because you just don't know. He's a chameleon. You just never know where he's going to be and when he's going to pop back up. And I'm absolutely certain that he's in here tonight. We're not saying he wrote the letters. We're saying that he had a lot of knowledge that nobody else would have had, is what we're saying. Our opinion, my opinion, is yes, he is the one sending the letters. But I can't prove that. But that is my opinion.
And we promised you guys that any information that we got, we would give it to you so you can use your discernment, your decisions. Because that's what we do. We bring awareness to you.
I agree, the other mother. It's crazy that anybody would go to these links for fucking TikTok. Janet, I believe this is all for money. I've never seen anything like this on TikTok ever. Not this bad. Not in this community. But I'm sure this was all being done for money. The letters sent to them about him filing papers to take them to court real. No, I don't believe they were. I don't believe that he ever did any court paperwork, actually. I agree, Auburn. I don't believe that he ever went to the courts to do any paperwork to help anybody. And I just need everybody to be aware that there's still screenshots coming in. There's still a lot of information coming in. And as soon as we can get through it and redact it, we're going to bring it out little by little. It's just, it takes so much time, especially when we're at work all day.
I cannot reiterate this enough. I need you guys to hear us when we say we are not telling you what to think. We are presenting the information to you as it comes to us, redacted, so it's not going all over the internet. So I don't want there to be messages threatening me later saying, you said that Gov wrote these letters and you don't know what you're talking about because it said it was written in pink ink, blah, blah, blah. We're bringing it.
Right. It was to gain trust, everybody's trust. Because if you trust him, then you're going to send him money. And then I do believe that that was the root core of everything is the money. I mean, he got over $3,000 just out of one person. And we don't even know how many more there are yet. We're just giving you the information that we're given. We're bringing it out so everybody else can make their opinions about it. Yes, Sunshine, from one person. It was almost $3,300. I agree, Auburn. I think that it will definitely come down to that. Because right now he's very angry because we completely just stopped his money flow, hopefully. I mean, after all the stuff we've put out, I would surely hope nobody else is giving him money.
Betsy and NC, he asked you for money also?
No, she said he never asked me for money, and we talked for months. He was in a lot of DMs, so, go through your messages and see if there's anything that stands out to you, that could connect a dot somewhere. Because just because you don't think it's important doesn't mean it's not important. I believe he already has blue eyes. Chocolate cake. Yes, please do, Betsy. So, Tishy Wishy, that was actually said. But he also called the police station and said that he was Officer Petty. We believe it was him. We believe that because he used accounts and they were named Bill Petty. And he has been arrested and charged before with impersonating a police officer. That's absolutely public record. Yeah, MAGA girl, it's just, it's mind blowing, honestly. But what better way to hide is in the awareness community and gain trust and then get money. That's my hope, Stacy, honestly.
Guys, for the 3 people that are sending me messages, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will make sure that we clean these up, talk to some of the team, and probably bring this to you. I don't know. We might be live every night this week to bring everything to you as we get it. You guys are amazing. Thank you. You're going to be shocked at some of the stuff coming in. Birdie, checkmate.
I just seen it. I don't even have words.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I'm exhausted with the whole situation, but there's still people out there that think he's a good person, and I'm not gonna stop doing this until you all realize he's fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
And somebody is going to get hurt, like physically hurt.
Yeah.
Because he is a con artist. He is a fraud. Yeah, Auburn, I think we're just gonna have to. There's just so much stuff that just keeps coming in, and every time we get it, I'm like, I don't even know what to say or do because it just keeps coming. Like, I can't believe how many DMs this man was in. And the crazy thing is, it's pretty much all women. That was his target. So this is what we got tonight, and this is why we wanted to bring it live, because we want to keep people aware of this man. Stay away from him. Don't engage with people in chats, DMs.
My goodness. Is there anybody in this chat that gave him money? If you don't feel comfortable coming forward now, please message one of us or somebody that you trust and get the information out there. So it is documented here. So if we find anything, we can directly get it to you so you can protect yourself. Jeez, that means he's got your Cash App, name, whatever. This is awful.
I mean, we'll go live every time we have to, every time we get information if we have to, until this guy is stopped, because this is insane. Yes, we've proved that he has sent over $3,200. He was given by one person over $3,200 already. For sure. We have the receipts on that. We've already showed them. There's an actual video on my page about it. And that's just one person. I know there's more. Betsy, I would appreciate that. It was numerous things. The actual reasons are on the screenshots on my page. Right, Auburn, I couldn't even begin to imagine.
And I think the biggest takeaway from tonight is when we let you know that this is going on, the name of the police officer that was discussed was Officer Petty. The connection with the Bill Petty, the fact that there are information that's been out there that he had impersonated a police officer prior to, the Google reverse images. If you guys think that these messages that were going out all over the place with these sick threats, and there's some that are so much worse, that if they're going to stop amazingly all of a sudden, no, he's more calculated than that. So probably more are going to go out. And if he has your information, you might be next. The things that he's trying to, with these silly cease and desist messages, I'm waiting on mine. Protect yourself. That is one of the reasons why Checkmate said that, if we have to go live every day this week, if we get a piece of information, we'll go live. Even if it's a 15-minute live just to bring to you. On Checkmate's page, there are screenshots of close to $3,000 he received from one person.
It's over $3,000. I'm sorry.
Over $3,000. The scary part about it is these messages go back so far that it just tells you that you don't know how long this has been. The messages started back so far ago, you don't know who or what this person may be. So please don't put your blind trust in anybody anymore. Even if they come in with like keywords, like if they say something that's not really the best philosophy to be going with. Just because you hate somebody does not mean you need to side up with this person to go against your enemy. I don't think that just because things are happening, you have to open your own eyes and look. Because the people who are being hurt are not these big creators that are hammering it out. It's the people that are supporting them that are being affected. It's your money. It's your name. It's your family. Because ultimately, I've always told you guys that it's not just a screen name that you're behind. Everybody has a social footprint, digital footprint. And if you think you can't be found based off of your screen name here, that's incorrect. Your Cash App, if you do mess up and actually send somebody money that you think you trusted when it turned out to be someone like GOV. We just want you to protect yourselves. I cannot say that enough. And that's why when we get something, we'll bring it to you guys, and you have to make up your own decisions. These letters have been out there a long time, but I don't think that they're just going to abruptly stop in the event that it is GOV, so the suspicion doesn't stay on him. You don't just wake up one morning and decide to be a con artist. You have to be benefiting from it. And look how much money this dude made in just a short time frame. How many people's trust he gained.
Yeah, in 20 days, he took that lady for $3,200 in just 20 days. So could you imagine? I mean, I even if you don't want to come to us, go live yourself and show stuff.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to come to us.
Right.
We don't have to be the ones to put it out. Go to anybody and put it out.
This isn't about clout or analytics. This is about protecting yourself and your friends or those that you hold close, your family. Because somebody's going to get hurt. And I'm sure that there's some type of, profile or regression or something that's out there that you start with letters, you start with this, you start with abusing people, your own ability to find public information. I mean, he's so adamant about, I didn't dox anybody, I didn't do this. That was about a month ago, September 24th, a couple of months, sorry. And then he went from doxing Cassidy to Amber to the four ladies that he just posted on his Facebook. I mean, it's a progression. And then these letters have been out there so long, for years of doing it. I just, and the letters are just spewing hate.
Hey, Lisa. Good night, Jennifer.
Please, guys, don't go and in the DMs to people and say, well, Fallon and Checkmate and Birdie and Rammer and Amber and Adam all said that Gov is sending these messages. Because if you're looking to stir up drama, just because of the names that we said or the names that are in the chat or all of that, you're missing the whole point of this live. The whole point of this live is to protect yourself. We don't know how long Gov has been amongst the awareness community, the stolen valor community, any community that he felt comfortable in. I do know and can prove that he talked a whole lot of shit on a lot of people that have a lot of credibility and integrity. And when he did it, he didn't care who he was talking to. And I really don't think that he knew who he was talking to, because we screenshot the hell out of everything and we keep everything. So the more he talked, the more we just allowed him to do it. So on September 24th, when we brought forth what he was doing and we still didn't reach everybody, if you need to be in DMs with people, just tell them to protect themselves. You don't have to be stirring up drama, because we're not pointing fingers at anything. We're presenting the truth to you and telling you this is what we found, this is what was vetted, so you don't have to go and do your own research, because nobody's got time for that. Each one of us on this team is basically doing its own research, and then we all come together and piece it all together to give it to you.
I also want you to think about all the people that said they've vetted him and knew him very well. Because if they vetted him and knew him that well, is there something that they could be hiding? I mean, you have to really think about it. He didn't get all of this on his own. I don't know, Sho. I think that's why it's important that you go watch the first live that we did, which is on my page, when we outed him for doxing. And then I need you guys to go watch the live he did the next day. Especially with what you know now. Hey, Granny Annie. Samuel, we don't know who sent him your info. We don't know who sent him anybody's info. No, I don't. I agree, Rhodey. There's no way he did all this by himself. This is crazy. Hey, Auburn.
Hey, what I wanted to say was thinning out the nonsense, tired of the nonsense. Adam on here, I've been knowing him a long time. Probably the most trustworthy person on here. Penny Fairy is too, blast. Checkmate is. Now, I haven't been knowing Birdie and all of them very long, so I can't really say that. I'm just speaking on from my experience. They're on here to save people from getting scammed and getting brought into this. So if you have been scammed and you have sent him money, you can message him. He's not going to tell nobody your name, none of that. Because the wrong person already has your name if you sent this guy money. You got to think about it like that. Because your information will be needed to send to the authorities. So something will be done quicker. An investigation will be opened up quicker. And they'll find out, they'll get down to the bottom of it, how much money he's made off veterans on TikTok. I mean, the guy's got 35,000 followers, which I know some of them are bought. But he has reeled in a lot of people because he's been on here several years. So saying that he's made a couple $1,000s, that's only what we know about. And that's only in a couple days, a week maybe. What do you think he's made in a couple years? So, I mean, it's serious. It's a federal crime. You have a fake place for people to donate to vets. Everything that he said has been a lie. So if you have donated to him, and it's a substantial amount of money, you can message Adam, Checkmate, they're not going to tell nobody your name. But the wrong person has your name. And I hope you didn't send him no more information like your fucking social security number or your date of birth, because this guy is a complete con artist. That's what these people do. He's no worse than these guys that get on here and call these old people and try to trick them into giving all their information so they can go open up credit cards in their name. That's how this shit works. And this dude was romance scamming on here. So he's doing any type of scam that brings in money. You have to remember that. This ain't just no normal scammer that gets on TikTok and begs. He's doing it everywhere. Probably on every platform. I'm telling you something. I've covered over 500 of these people, and this guy is the absolute fucking worst I've ever came across. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, I mean, he's not just scamming for money, he's committing crimes.
Yeah, he's not begging for a hotel room and getting $60,000, $70,000 in a year off of that. And food money. He took it to a whole nother level. On any level that he can get money on. So this shit's serious. Why this guy's still on here is beyond me. Like, that's just crazy to me. I'd be deleting all this shit off my phone. But they gonna find it anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he deletes it, they could still get it.
Yeah, that's sorry as fuck to claim that you're a vet. That's sorry as hell. And that you actually care about people that's out here doing the stolen valor shit, man. No, you don't. You're stolen valor your fucking self. Ain't that crazy? A complete fucking con artist. I'm surprised you ain't seen this dude on TV. You probably have.
Actually, there is a video of him. He has been on the news. And I haven't got it yet, but it's coming. He's actually been on the news because of the shit he's did.
Yeah, that don't surprise me one bit. He's trying to get on the news again. So he's not a vet. He don't get no benefits from the VA, none of that shit. He's not retired. All that was a lie. He lied to y'all's face, took y'all's money. But he's just like most scammers on here. They target women, especially older women that are divorced or widowed. You hear me? If you're divorced or widowed, this is the guy that's coming for you. That's who he's targeting, is you. That's who he wants. Because he's gonna sweet talk you. And somehow or another, he's gonna get money out of you. But that's who they target. They're not gonna ask a man.
Yeah, I don't think he was actually in the Navy long enough to be considered a veteran.
How long
He
was he in the
didn't,
Navy?
huh?
How long was he in the Navy?
Not even 4 months.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He was discharged. He went in, what did he go in? I think April. No, not April. Okay, Adam, I'm going.
Yeah, that's wild. So you get no benefits. And acting like you some Navy guy's been in the Navy for fucking 20, 30 years, however long it takes them to retire. You disrespecting anybody that's ever fought for this country. That's a complete slap in the face. Oh, his followers done went up. Did you take this recently? This screenshot?
I don't know when this was taken. Was this
I
today,
know.
Bertie?
He had like 35 last time I looked.
No,
You
I don't.
see?
I'm not sure when this was taken.
This might have been taken before we had the live on him. When we were getting ready for the live. Because I believe it's went down.
So if most of those followers are real, then people followed him because they thought he was actually a vet. They thought he was trying to take down people that was on here doing stolen valor shit. So I mean, that's so crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we have to go live every night, every time we get information, I guess that's just what we'll do.
Yeah, this dude, that is so crazy. You did 4 months and you a vet? Look,
Shoot,
there's right.
I think
How?
Peaceful Analogy did more time than he did.
I think so. I think you got to do what, 20, 30 years?
20 years is retirement.
I did say he went live the day after our live because he did.
That is so crazy.
And if that's you, Scammy Claus, you know that. You were in his box.
This dude just made believe some shit up and came on here and pretended to be something he wasn't. And took money while he was doing it. But wanted to talk about other people scamming. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, that is Scammy Claus.
Is it or is it not?
Their username is Scammy Claus 2.0.
Well, if that's you, Scammy Claus, you were in his fucking box the next day with him. Remember riding for him on the hate train for us for dragging him for doxing? You remember that? Then why are you asking that he went live? You were with him in the fucking live.
Acting oblivious to what happened. Diva, she was in his box.
When did y'all first go live on it?
September 24th. When we went live about him doxing people. And he went live the next day.
Yeah, unfortunately, people still support it. It's crazy. I don't know. He's got almost 37,000 followers.
Yeah, way too many, I can't believe. I mean, I'm sure most of these are bot followers for sure. The likes definitely are bot.
Which account is that video where he didn't know which country bombed them?
It was on Guardians of Valor.
Well, I mean, like the actual, the real thing that took place.
That's on Barbie, call out Barbie's
Okay, so
page.
on Call Up Barbie's page, there is the actual write up in which it tells you which countries the jets were from and the attack, that he didn't even get what country correct. And he's claiming he was serving under all this time and couldn't even get the correct country. I think if anybody attacked me, I would know which country attacked me.
Right, he said Iranian and it was Iraqian.
See, I get that y'all thought he was bringing good to this app, but see, we tried to tell everybody the first time we went live about him that he was doxing people and it was dangerous, and nobody wanted to listen to us then. Because he went live the next day with Scammy Claus, and they drug us, because he's such a good fucking person. And this is where we're at now.
And Samuel, he said the Stark that he was on, the USS Stark, is one that got attacked. We have that clip.
I mean, didn't he show medals to women on here that he just Googled off the fucking internet and took a screenshot of?
Off
Yeah,
of
he was gonna
Facebook.
send them to all these ladies, and he didn't even know where the fuck they came from.
They from all different branches and shit.
He had 3 different ones.
That's crazy.
So y'all see Stacy's comment where the USS Stark 1987, but he was discharged in 1985.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even think he made it 4 full months, actually. He was discharged during boot camp.
And if there was anybody that missed that live, please go watch it on Checkmate's platform on Tired of the Nonsense's account. There's Birdie's YouTube where you can see the live in which he stood flat-footed and said, Fallon wasn't right, Checkmate wasn't right, we all weren't right. He called it an attack on him and his good name. And he wouldn't let us, and I had to go back and watch the live because I was so focused on trying to get up in that box that I couldn't even. And I was talking with Checkmate, and she was doing the same thing. We were trying to get up in a box, and he was so adamant. Nope, I'm not letting him up in the box. Because what would have happened had we got up in that box, Gov? You wouldn't have been able to defend yourself because you're a liar.
Absolutely. Yeah, neither one of us were given the opportunity to get in a box. I was actually muted in that live. I'm not heartbroken. I'm mad as hell.
Yeah, I'm mad. Because he told people stories that he was actually talking, and because of one certain person, there's messages all over the place that I told you guys the other night that there's no way that I could have tracked down where these messages went to, who they were from, because one person sends out the message that they received from Gov, and then that person sends it to somebody else, and somebody sends it to, it's like a hot case telephone. So there's no way we could have tracked it down and kept any of this minimal damage, really, because I mean, he spoke on good, clean people, because Checkmate's never lied. And everything she said, she backed up. The people that I'm sitting around, they've never lied to me because there's no reason to lie. But when I've ever asked to show proof, they have had it immediately. If I most of the time, I don't even have to ask. They say something and they're like, hold on, let me go get the screenshot. Or they'll tell me how to find it on my own, like we're doing for you tonight. Some of these feuds and fights that are going on can be simply covered by just saying show proof. And if you've seen proof, find out the context and see it for yourself.
I mean, yeah, Auburn was called a liar the other night, and he absolutely had the proof. But because he didn't show it immediately, people went on a narrative that he's a liar and he didn't know what he was talking about. I've never known Auburn to lie about anything.
Yeah, I've known Auburn over 4 years, and everything he speaks is facts.
I mean, I don't have any reason to lie. I don't know these people.
And there was no limit to the things that he lied about. I mean, so if he's responsible for these letters, I don't put it past him. He lied about having knee surgery. He lied about the medals. He said he had a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, that he was going to mail the flags and his combat flag and his medals to Stacy. He lied about giving her son, her child, her her flesh and blood, his kidney. There's no limit. I mean, there's no even there. You couldn't even put a monetary like statement to that. Or maybe we can, because he was using emotional manipulation like that, saying that he would give her son his kidney so she would trust him.
Do I honestly think that they supported GOV? Well, I mean, we put out that he doxed 2 people and everybody, and they stood by him. Not only stood by him, she got up in a fucking box with him. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think awareness supported doxing.
Good evening.
Hello?
From what I remember from your live, and correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't there somebody that was following Tim and Angela around and taking pictures?
What does that have to do with doxing?
Just no. Let me finish. Didn't that happen?
He said that in the live, yes.
Okay. So once I heard that, I shut your live off.
So you didn't watch the part where he was doxed?
Not at all.
But you talked about it the next day
He talked
in the live with GOV.
Did he bring it up? Because I didn't bring it up. I don't even remember talking about him doxing anybody, because if you follow me, you know how I feel about that shit. I don't remember him saying, yeah, I doxed people. I don't even remember hearing about him doxing people.
You don't remember who doxing people?
I don't remember hearing anything about him doxing anybody. Because once I heard that that guy was following Tim and Angela around and taking pictures, I'm like, I'm not listening to this bullshit. I mean, that came out. Was the doxing part after that information came out?
I really don't know. I haven't watched the live in a while.
Yeah.
But you should probably go back and watch the live that you were with him in, if you don't remember.
That's crazy stuff, I'll tell you. That is crazy stuff.
What's crazy stuff?
It's crazy that it's crazy some of the things you're saying. Okay? If you know anything about me, I have always been against people doxing people, as it's happened to me multiple times. And if anything was brought up about doxing in my live, it was probably him saying,
I didn't say it was your live. I said it was his live.
no. Okay, okay. But you're tying me into saying that I supported him even though he doxed somebody, right?
He was in the box talking about doxing. You were in his box.
And what did he say? Did he say, yeah, I dox people?
No, he said he didn't, but did you
Exactly.
find out if he did dox people?
Well, as I said, once I heard that there was somebody that was following Tim and Angela around taking pictures, which is, we can all agree that's wrong, right?
So is doxing.
It absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. But once I heard that about somebody having pictures taken of them, I didn't watch the live anymore because I'm like, how am I going to listen to these people when somebody that they knew was doing this stuff? Do you understand like how, somebody, and listen, the information that you guys released a couple nights ago was fantastic. I mean, and there's stuff that we looked into and we found a lot of stuff, a lot of other stuff that I'm sure you guys have that you haven't even brought out yet. And, that was fantastic job that you guys did with that. But, I will have to go back in that live because I'm sure he was denying that he did it.
Of course he was denying it, but we proved that he did.
But see, I didn't see that part. And a lot of people didn't see it.
That's why we're telling people to go watch the first live we ever did on him.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's what, 2 months ago now? So, those of us that were fooled by him, like a lot of people were, right? If we didn't see that live that you guys had regarding him doxing people, how would we know about it?
But you still blindly sat in a box with him. You could have messaged any of us. I mean, I personally don't know you, so I don't really have any beef with you other than you sat up in a box with him when we had already put out that he doxed 2 people.
Right. And as I said, it was interesting because in his live, I don't remember people saying that he doxed anybody. So weren't I buddy with him 2 days ago? Well, yeah, because when I found out about all this, just like a lot of us did, because we didn't know what he was doing on here. Yeah, there were a lot of people. There were a lot of people that, were under the assumption that he was somebody he wasn't. Absolutely.
When he showed you his 214 DD214 scammy, did he have the name that he's using or the ones that was used that's been researched? or did he have another name that he was using?
You know what? I would have to check. I mean, I looking back at an email I got from him, it had a totally different name, totally different last name, totally different last name.
Did he email it to you, or just a show it on live, or
You know
screenshot,
what?
or
You know what? It was so long ago. I don't even remember.
okay?
I really don't. I mean, I have, we found some stuff, regarding obviously his Navy career. From, after your live, we were looking into some stuff. Um, I don't, I would have to go back and look. But listen, there are hundreds and hundreds of people that are in the same position, okay, that I'm in. We had no clue. No clue.
But I thought you known him for a long time.
No, no, no. I only found out from Homie's Live that he was also known as that person. Lines were crossed. I never knew that.
So
Oh,
you didn't say in one of your lives that you known him for a long time? You've been friends with him for a long time?
I've only known him since sometime this year. I mean, when did this Guardians of Valor thing show up? I mean, whenever he showed up on here, he probably started coming into my lives, and that's when I met him. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's like I have been, defending the fact that I am just as shocked as everybody else after your live.
Can I ask you one quick thing, Scammy?
Yes.
You and I chatted a little bit just recently, but I didn't get a chance to ask you. So when we had our live with him, I think it was Miss Fallon has the notebook. She can probably correct my dates, but I want to say September 24th, and then
Right.
I think you and him went live September 25th or something like that.
Yes, I already discussed that.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, like, what reason did he give you, like, that? Because he went over there and basically complained, and because I know, like, I wasn't there, I didn't get to see that live. I know, like, a couple of people came over and wanted to come in the box and talk to you and explain to you, but they weren't allowed. What reason did he tell you that we did to him?
He said that you guys were lying on him, and you guys were attacking him.
Did he show you any proof?
He said what was said in the live.
No, but did he show you proof?
Because we're awareness creators, me, you, a couple of people up here. So I'm just wondering, like, we were supposed to ask questions and find things out. I wish you had messaged me, because I'm one of the ones that first knew that something was wrong with this dude. And I would have loved to cue you in on some of the things that just didn't make sense with him, like his whole court documents in Tennessee. I mean, the dude was a fraud, and I kind of knew it,
Can
but
I
I
ask
didn't
you
have
something?
proof.
Why didn't you send him to me?
He
Why
fooled
didn't you
a
reach
lot of
out to
people.
me?
What's that?
Why didn't you reach out to me?
Why didn't you reach out to any of us?
Because I believed Gov just like everybody else did.
No, I'm just saying
Oh.
he ran over to you to another platform, and I was just wondering why he did that. I'm wondering what excuse he gave to you. I'm not like trying to come at you. I'm trying to
Wait.
figure out his mentality, why he ran over there, and he, like, what narrative he tried throwing against us. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Wait, what? You said he ran over to YouTube?
No, I was saying he ran over to you to go live, and I was trying to figure out why he, like, what he told you, like what we did to him or something. That's the part I was trying to figure out. That was it.
Are you talking about when he had his live after? Like the next day?
Yeah, like when he came over you and YouTube were live. Yeah.
Yeah, he was live. I was in a box along with, I believe, some other people. He said that you guys were attacking him. And you were, I think he said something about trying to smear his name with the whole Tim and Angela thing. I think that's what it was. I would have to go back.
Because, I mean, Auburn might know here. I mean, I've been here probably 5+ years, and I don't think you or anybody else can ever think of a time I've attacked somebody or tried to smear them. So I was wondering just why. If he,
Honestly, I didn't even know who you were. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who you were.
okay.
So, I mean, that to be fair, I mean, I have to be honest about that.
Well, I did change my name too, but I mean, I think I've. Eh, it's just kind of strange the way he did it, and you are right. He did fool a lot of people because even I myself tried confiding in him at first, and it took one phone call with him to know something was up with him, and that's all it took. But anybody, especially stolen and valor, you want to give the benefit of the doubt, and you actually want to try to believe that they're doing something good. So I think
Right.
that's why he uses that.
Right. No, he listen, based on, the stuff that I've seen, you know, from your live a couple nights ago and, stuff that we've found. I mean, this is it's psychotic what he's been doing. I mean, and it hasn't just been, as you guys know, on this app. I mean, it's deeply embedded in who he is, whoever he is.
Yeah, and you've been in my live in the past too. Remember, we used to go after a common person that we didn't care
Was that
for.
like,
So
when was that? Like a year ago?
oh, that's shit. It might have been longer than that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember. I mean, I think I've probably seen a couple videos of yours, but
No, I'm just saying we've done stuff on here before at the same time, even before. But I just I'm just trying to get everybody to kind of piece together the whole Gov thing because he did have a lot of people really fooled and manipulated, and it's just I don't know. I think awareness creators, me, you, anybody else up here, and I'll say it for anybody else, needs to kind of be aware of who we deal with and maybe ask a few more questions and see a few more things, because you're not the only one.
absolutely. Listen, I feel stupid. I feel absolutely stupid with even allowing him a platform, because along with myself, a lot of the people that follow me believed him too. I mean, he played a good game. He really did.
But yeah, that's pretty much the only question I had. I just wanted to know his narrative when he kind of first came over there.
Oh yeah, it was an attack job.
Okay.
Smearing his good name. They're lying. He talked about whoever the person was, stalking Tim and Angela and taking pictures of them, and he had nothing to do with that. And that was the gist of the whole thing.
And he didn't show you any proof of that.
Not in his life. No, he never showed anything.
Okay.
Florida man, this isn't about you, this live, just so you know. I see you down there.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up.
Yep. Have a good night.
Lord have mercy. Is anybody going to come off mute?
Nope.
Auburn, you still with us?
I wasn't even supposed to be in this live.
Yeah, I know. You said you had work stuff to do, so that's why we didn't bother you.
No,
And look at you up here.
Well, no, I wanted to get that. I always wondered why he ran. Ah, damn! I forgot to ask. I'll just message her and ask her. I just wondered if he actually knew her before that point, because once his problems fell out with us, I just wondered why he ran over there and then threw out that narrative, which I do believe her. I actually do believe her that he said that about us, because it totally sounds exactly what he would do. So,
I mean,
but
it does absolutely sound like something he would do, but I would think as an awareness creator, you would ask for proof. I mean, I always ask for proof.
no, I just wondered if she knew him before that. That's the only thing. Because it just happened so fast, and I was just curious as to what he actually said about us, and what prompted him to run straight to another awareness page. And because remember when he left, he got mad. He knew he was we were on to him. So what did he say? Screw awareness. I'm going straight back to my stolen valor. And next, he was straight there. So
Well,
that's why I was just so
this
confused.
account down here said, Adam, I'll send the link. She said she knew him for almost a year. So I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of things don't add up for me. So yeah, I just like to look at everything. I like to ask questions. I'm not just, you know me, I'm not going to just blame anybody. And that's why I just wanted to ask her what he was kind of throwing out there for the narrative, because to me, that's what I thought it would be. So I believe she was being 100% true with that. So, but I just wondered how long she knew him, and I forgot to ask that part. So I can ask later.
I'm sure she's still in here.
I have people sending me the link. Do you want me to send it to Birdie or what? I don't know. I don't want to start I don't want to like perpetuate any more like arguments or anything. I don't, my inbox is blowing up.
I ain't watching anything till tomorrow. My flight got in late. I'm trying to chill. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Okay.
This is Adam Carlson from Palm Bay, by the way.
How's your wife?
That's a nice house you got there.
Yeah, I looked up the house where I was supposedly at, and I think I was joking with somebody else. I think it was Amber, that there was a nice 4-wheeler out front. It looked, I kind of want it. I really do.
Yeah, wasn't it like a go-kart or something?
No, it was more like I don't know, kind of like well, you take it around a golf course, but it had like another row of seats or something.
Yeah, it was more
Oh,
like a
dang.
gator or a mule.
I was
It was
gonna
all
see.
souped up.
I'm gonna go over there and jack it. Or wait, I shouldn't be saying that on live.
I mean, it's your house.
Yeah. I might need to enlist Florida man to help me. I hear he's the man to ask for things like that.
Oh, shit.
I need some pointers. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to pop out a question, a couple questions, and yeah. But I'll message her and ask her, because I was just kind of curious how long they actually knew each other.
Yeah,
But if
I don't
anybody has a
know.
link to, I'll look at that tomorrow for sure.
I mean, if y'all have the link, you can share it to us. I was told that. I think I actually seen a video. I don't really know.
So I want to remind everybody that when that came out on September 24th, when we exposed Gov for doxing and showing a pattern, and then Cassidy went live and showed that he doxed her. And then on September 25th, when that happened, that on that September 24th at 11:03 p.m. Central Standard Time, beautifully talented Checkmate got all up in his butt about doxing Gov's phone number. Then I got up in a box, and then later Checkmate got up in a box. What do we need to do with that clip that it seems like nobody saw? Because everybody still thinks that we condoned this Just Curious's dumbass to dox him, and that we rode for this dude. How do we fix that?
We've said it enough. I'm not going to keep talking about it. It's just, there's, what else can you do? There's nothing else. I mean, if you have suggestions, I'm open.
So the first two lives I missed. So where do I watch them at?
So the live where we called out Gov for doxing is on
The
my
very first
YouTube.
one.
Yes, it's on my YouTube.
Okay. And then how do you watch his?
It's on Birdie's. I can send you links.
Okay.
That'll be easier for you to find everything.
So did y'all talk to this guy in the box and shit before?
Well, he worked with JSA at first, and we kind of thought he got like a bad taste of awareness, so we tried to help him, and it just blew up in our face because I don't believe that he was doing awareness for the right reasons. None of us did. And that was kind of my fault because I did think that at first he was in it for the right reasons, but it became clear really fast.
And Auburn, we tried to help him because he was done wrong by Just Stop Already. She was having him do devious shit, and she was supporting that. And so we allowed him to be in our space to try to help him learn the ways that awareness should properly be done. And he only, in the clip on September 24th at 11:05 Central Standard Time, I told him he only wants to be part of awareness and he wants to pick our brains and the way to do things, but then he wants to go off and do whatever the fuck he wants to do anyway.
Yeah,
And then he got
he
all
was the
offended.
one that remember in his comments I commented on the video. He said, should I leave there where they are? I was like, no, bro, what the fuck? Remember the video he made?
I'll have to go back and look. I keep all my screenshots, but I just know if he was disrespectful to you, then he has no idea what the hell was coming for him. So
No, I don't think he was being disrespectful. I think he was like asking, like, should I do it or not? And I was like, no. Somebody else said, don't tell nobody where they are. And that was in the very beginning. But I didn't even know he got a box or anything.
yeah, we tried to help him. We tried to steer him in the right direction as we would anybody. But I felt a little bit sorry for him because of the way he was done originally, being led down the wrong path when Just Stop Already was trying to pump him and get information from him in all the wrong angles. And he just ended up being where he just wanted to do his own thing. He would ask all the advice. He'd act like a toddler. And now he's just being a straight up asshole. And he's talking about people, talking out both sides of his neck. He's disrespectful. He's passively aggressive with his videos. And he doesn't ever say names. He just says some people out there aren't awareness. I'm not awareness. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to make my videos. And then he's over there trying to do a benefit for himself, making money off the app himself. Just, I don't know if they come to awareness to try to sit over here with awareness to learn the ways and then go and do their own thing. I don't know. But when y'all start seeing more videos about him that is passively aggressive, it's because he wants attention. And we're just not going to give it to him. But I'm not going to allow him to continue to trash our names either.
Oh, I don't know nothing about all that.
I know it.
I don't.
It's a lot of information that we throw at you guys, and I'm sorry. Again, if we have to go every night this week, bringing the information that I still see messages dropping down. Thank you guys for the message, and I promise you I'll get to them.
Yeah, I think it's important, like, at least do it for a solid week. Fuck it. Let people know about his ass.
Yeah, I think that's
If you got a platform that can stand up, mine won't. But if you got one that can stand up against it, then do it. Mine won't. People like to come in mine and start shit and then report me.
you need to know how long who knew each other. Adam?
He's talking about Scammy and Gov.
Oh,
Well,
I
I've
don't
had
know.
the clip sent to me like 17 times. If
I'm
you want to
still,
Send,
see it,
yeah, I'm still
send it to
getting that
me then.
too.
I don't know.
I'll send it. Hold on.
And while they're getting this clip, guys, all of you in here and those that are watching on the outside, we're not trying to stir up anything. We're just bringing you the information as we get it, because that's all part of awareness. We bring it to you, you make up your own decisions. But please know that it's not malicious in any way. We're just bringing you the information. There's just because there's people here that you don't like or you do like, it's all information. We're all out here for the truth.
I'm glad y'all exposed this guy though, because I had no idea who he was till I seen Adam's video. So I didn't have no clue.
Yeah, he's a lot. There's a lot. You've been gone too long. You missed it all.
Yeah, I didn't see the last two, like the first live y'all did and the live you said that Scammy Claus was in. I didn't see none of that shit.
Well, we was actually going to have a live on Tim and Angela. As I pulled into my garage, I was sent screenshots of GOV doxing JC. So we made the decision to put it out there immediately because nobody needs to be doxed. It's dangerous. And then we were drug for weeks over it because he was such a stand-up guy.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you take up for somebody.
I don't know, there's so much. I just hope people listen this time. I mean, if they don't, it's on them now.
I think, the more you go live, the more people will come forward. And that's just more evidence you got.
Right?
And once they get it, then they're going to be like, damn, we need to look into this. It could be hundreds of thousands of dollars. Could be $1 million. Look what Slots did. Scamming
Yeah.
off homeless moms. Like, come on, DV victims. What the hell?
Yeah, and she was close to what, $1 million?
Over 1 million.
Over 1 million? Damn.
And nobody had a motherfucking clue. I don't care what nobody says.
I did. That's why I quit going in there.
Yeah, I mean, I did at one point, but I didn't have enough evidence
Yeah, I
to
didn't
like
have
even say
solid
nothing about it.
proof.
And then
Right.
when I finally did,
Then you were
I
the
got
bad guy for calling her
no.
out.
She sent me a motherfucking follow request because it was on my private page. Because I said I'm about to call out y'all's favorite creator, and sure enough, she tried to follow me back. She knew what was coming, and then it all fell apart by itself.
Hold on, Birdie. As soon as she comes back, I'll let you up.
If I play this fucking video, it's gonna drop me.
Don't play any of it. I'm just sending it so you can see it. You said send it to you, so I did.
Is it the whole live?
I'm still getting pieces of it. I'll send it as it loads. Yeah, you're welcome, Mush.
So this guy was in the Marines, the Army,
He was in
the
it. He was in
Navy.
all of it.
He also claimed to be some kind of like special forces after like a marshal or something.
Oh yeah, he was in. He said he was in that special forces. Where's that at? In Texas or something?
Special Liars Group.
Yeah. There you go.
I bet he was talking to her and it got all hot and heavy and she was like, show me one of your badges. And he was like, oh shit. And he had to get on Google and he just searched one up real quick and he sent it to her. He said, there you go.
And then's gonna offer
And then
up
he,
his Purple Heart to Stacy. I'm gonna send it to you in the mail.
yeah,
Who does that shit?
that motherfucker ain't got no Purple Heart. You can look on there and see if they got a Purple Heart. All you gotta have is their name. You can type it in there. He ain't got no Purple Heart. But that's how he did them women on here. He just Google up a picture. He didn't give a fuck if it was from the Marines, the Army, fucking Coast Guard.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly didn't even know what the hell he was talking about. So, I mean, you can't send 3 different branches of the armed forces.
This dude's fucking a veteran scammer.
If I am correct, and don't quote me, I believe that he was actually court-martialed when he was in boot camp.
Guardians of Scammers. That's what he ought to change his fucking name to. Because that's what
I
he
agree.
is. Guardians of Scammers. Like, just imagine all the people that followed him. How many of them sent him money? Like, think about that shit.
I wish more people would come forward.
I wish they would too.
I mean, from what I gather, there is an investigator that's been going after him for quite a while. I'm not sure if he lost track of him or what happened, but my understanding is he is back on his track now because of this TikTok stuff he did. I hope he goes to prison. He deserves it. I have so much stuff coming into my phone. It's just like wigging out.
It's that same clip.
No, Barry's it's really not funny because he did claim to work as like a specialist, I think, or something like that for the FBI. Like a weapons specialist.
Scamming specialist.
For sure.
Oh, that's right. He said that he worked with. Oh man, I need to go find that screenshot.
Yeah, he worked with the FBI as a weapons specialist.
Yep, you're right.
I remember
sure
him.
did.
I remember that.
We'll find that screenshot and bring it to you guys next time with the rest of this information that's coming in.
Yeah, Bugs, he really could. He said that he was Master Chief. Oh, he said so much stuff. A weapons specialist on the boat. Like, he run this weapon part of the ship.
Yeah, the only weapon he ran was the one scamming motherfuckers. That dude ain't running shit but his fucking mouth. That's fucked up.
That is
Scamming
so.
Specialist 101.
You know, if we're mad with the shit that he lied about with just the military service, I can't even imagine the people who actually put their lives themselves, their lives in harm's way to protect us, and their families who served just as much as they did. And this dude's over here lying about it. That's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty bad when you scamming vets and people that have passed away from serving this country. That's why we're free right now. And you, oh man, you totally disrespect them by doing this.
Yeah, I mean, isn't there so many days you have to be, or months, or I don't really remember, but before you're even considered a veteran?
Oh yeah, it's like 20 or 30 years you got to serve. If anybody's ever served, retired in here, how long you got to serve? I mean,
He
it might be
was,
different for different branches. It might be, 20 years for the Navy and 25 for the Marines. I don't fucking know. I thought it was around 30. $4 years, but she been in it since. So how long has she done
Hey,
altogether?
he did less than
30
5
years.
months. Yeah, he did less than 5 months. And so a veteran can be a veteran even if you served 4 years and you got out honorably, and you served during a period of war, right? But also, if you ever did time in combat, you're considered a veteran. But he isn't even considered anything because he did less than 5 years or 5 months in the Navy. He didn't even finish his like student training, so to speak, that you go to after boot camp.
But he's claiming to be a Navy vet.
Oh, yeah, right. And he was featured on several Stolen Valor websites, I guess, back in the day. But then he sent them all like cease and desist, and he was becoming very threatening to people, so they took him down. Um, I mean, he's been claiming a lot of things. The investigator was shocked to hear that he was claiming to be Navy because he definitely claimed to be in the Marine Corps when he knew him, and he knew him personally.
Yeah, there's several places you can, if you don't want to tell nobody how much money you gave, there's several places you can go online and look up the FTC. There's all kind of shit. Like if you donated a large amount of money on here and you thought it went somewhere and now you finding out it didn't, go report that shit. Show them the proof. Show them where you sent it.
Yeah, and I just want to point out too that the one thing that is different this time, I think, because I asked like why hasn't he been in jail yet? Like we know he was convicted of impersonating a law enforcement officer. We know he had something else. Him and his son were involved in a fraud lawsuit or something like that. But most people, from what I was told, most people didn't do anything about it because they just wanted to be fucking away from him. They just wanted to be free and clear of him and for him to leave them alone, because anytime he'd get caught, they wanted their money back and he would be threatening with them. And he said that he's gone after mostly older people, older women, older people. But the one thing that's different, I think, is since you brought Stacy into it, when I heard the live the other day, the fact that he told her that he had earned Purple Hearts and a Bronze Star and was
right.
basically using it to get money in return, essentially. Like, that's definitely a federal crime for the Stolen Valor Act. So, checkmate. We can talk about that later. I wanted to talk to you about that. I was gonna have a conversation with Stacy too to see, I don't know what she's willing to do about what he did with her. But this guy has been going on forever, and the investigator kind of stopped messing around with him after like he wasn't really hearing anything in the local community. But come to find out, Gov had moved like in 2019 because his previous house had been foreclosed on, so he moved to like a different suburb of where he was. So, and the investigator didn't know that, but the investigator has like all of the hard copies of, I mean, I think he said his file is over like an inch and a half thick that he's got on Gov. So, yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's not weird. It's fucked up. This
Well,
dude
that
is
would make
fucked in the head.
I mean,
Is,
look
yes.
what he's doing. Look what he's doing with those letters that he's sending, threatening people about Tim and Angela. You know what I mean? Like threatening it.
So,
He's going like that's
yeah,
crazy.
Adam told me about that today, and crazy because I know that we just did a whole live the other day. Well, it's probably been a few weeks, but about these letters that were on a video that he had made. I think they were going to the like IRS or something, but I think they were in reference to like a Beth Osborne, maybe. I can't remember who he hashtagged it about, but essentially those envelopes that he posted in the video, we ran the tracking number that was on that, and because it was certified, and we saw that he had basically put in a tracking number on those envelopes from a previous, like digital informed delivery type thing where you can see what's being sent to you.
Right.
He put that in there because it was a completely different font than what the certified mail font would be. And the tracking number that we ran that was on those envelopes came back to something that had been delivered in Florida like 6 months prior.
Oh my God. That would make sense though. That's what they do.
Yeah. He sent me a very threatening message on Facebook. I didn't realize until last week when you sent it, because we reported the post on Facebook, obviously, of him doxing every single one of us. But, I listened to the live that he did with Scammy Claus after you guys went live about him in September. And it was wild because
It
he's like,
wasn't me. I missed that live. I wasn't there in that live. I didn't see that one or the Scammy Claus. I didn't see neither one of them.
Adam sent me a link to it. So I was listening to it. And it wasn't y'all's live. It was the live that I guess he went into. He started a live with Scammy Claus. It was after y'all's live, and he was all sorts of pissed off and upset.
Correct.
And
Yes.
he was like, I've never doxed anybody publicly, now privately, da da da. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, you literally, for no reason at all, put 6 of our informations, to include our date of birth, on your public Facebook. Like, for what? So when I saw that, I went to my messages and saw that he had DM'd me on Facebook saying, like, don't worry, I'm going to call the United States Marine Corps. I'm going to let them know that you're talking to a felon. And I immediately, my response was, that's how I can tell you've never served a fucking day in your life in the military, because you would know the military don't give a fuck what I do and who I talk to. But I said, make sure you record the call and play it on the live, please. And then I just blocked him. But, I mean, it's kind of wild. The clip I just sent you, she clearly states that he's well respected worldwide. And him and all of his, groups of investigators, which, again, if he's...
Not worldwide.
Oh, yeah, world fucking wide.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Wait till you see it, Auburn.
I just got the link, Checkmate. Would you like me to play it?
It's fucking wild.
I mean, it's... I guess we can. I mean, Auburn,
I
you
would
want to
say
hear
play
it?
it, because at the end of the day, she just said, like, oh, I don't think I even... Oops, sorry. I'm outside the door. I mean, she literally said, I don't think I knew him very long. And she was like, to Adam, she's like, I don't think I even knew who you were. But she was literally in Adam's live, and we did a live a year ago on another person.
Okay,
So she absolutely knew who Adam was.
Do you know who Blast is?
No.
You don't know who that is?
She
No.
does. Penny Fairy.
Oh,
You know who
I've
Penny
heard
Fairy
of
is?
him. I've never been involved.
Okay, that's like saying you don't know who he is. Like, what the fuck?
Right. Well,
Or you don't know who I am, but you do awareness. I don't know who Auburn is. I never heard of him.
I mean, I knew who you were. Shit. I've been knowing who you are. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... And I said to her yesterday in a live, like, I don't understand how you... can do awareness on somebody when you can't even recognize a single red flag. And if you're going to do it, right, and you're going to you're not vetting anybody, but you're going to vouch for them and allow them to... I mean, it was because of her narrative that we all got doxxed on his Facebook. He doesn't know who the fuck we are. So it was interesting that because she wants to run with what she wants to, that he got all of our information and put it on his public platforms. It's crazy to me.
So how many people? She
I think
said he came in her chat. So how many people did he scam from over there?
Well, who fucking knows? I mean, I think it's kind of crazy that he was another account and a mod for somebody else for so
I
fucking
think
long and
it's
nobody
crazy
knew.
that he was involved in a fucking GoFundMe. So
Right. So that was my other thing though. It's like the GoFundMe was created for the purpose of getting a PI to locate Florida man and have him apprehended. Okay, great. Well, then it miraculously, if you listen to the clip, she clearly states, well, it's because of them and all these investigators he's working with that they're doing it for free. I highly fucking doubt that, number one. But number two, I mean, then the GoFundMe changed. The reason for the GoFundMe changed after that, but people had already donated. It was only up for a couple of days, I think, before she met her goal. So, I mean, I would like to know what he made from that, because it doesn't sound like he does much for free, and he clearly needed the money.
all right, well, we're gonna play this clip real quick. Who's gonna play it? Rammer?
He probably
I'll play it.
because he actually is like behind on his property taxes, like 13 grand. So I mean, there's that.
Okay, we're gonna play this clip.
People that you don't even know about, okay? And a number of times with stuff that had to do on this app. And as I said, he's helped a lot of people on this app. One of the things that he said when I was in a live talking about this a couple of days ago, and I wanted to put this out there again. We know that there are people that are afraid of Mike, afraid of what he might do to them, people that are afraid to talk up because of it. If anybody is having any problems like that, please reach out to Guardians of Valor, because he's already offered his name to anybody who, is worried about Mike doing something to them or, has information, but they're afraid. Please reach out to him, because he is a solid guy. There are very few people on this app that have my phone number, my personal phone number. He's one of them. I think I can count the rest of the people on one hand, because I trust him. I trust him with everything.
I appreciate it more than you know. And there are a few people that are in fear, literally deathly afraid of him. And I don't think it's so much him, it's what he does, his actions.
Right. That's right.
I mean, as a man, he's nothing to be afraid of, honestly. I mean, he got lumped up pretty good last year, because he runs his mouth. But I think people are afraid of what he does with the computer, and there's steps you can take to protect yourself, but you can also do it anonymously too. You can come to me or Scammy or anybody in here if you have information, and we'll take the lead on it and keep your name away from it.
Yep, I agree. Thank you, GOV.
You're welcome.
That's one. Hold on, you guys.
Yeah, the second one is where I think I sent him in the wrong order, but the second one is where she talks about how long they've known each other. But I mean, you heard her say that he's got her number, and I mean, she trusted him enough. How? What credentials did you look at?
Trying to figure this out, GOV. How long have you and I known each other for? About on this app? I was trying to figure it out. Maybe about
I would probably say, less than a year.
And right.
And I try to help people if they come to me the best I can.
And that's what I wanted to say. GOV has helped a lot of people on this app, people that you don't even know about. Okay, and a number of times with stuff that had to do on this app. And as I said, he's helped a lot of people on this app. One of the things that he said when I was in a live talking about this a couple of days ago, and I wanted to put this out there again. We know that there are people that are afraid of Mike, afraid of what he might do to them, people that are afraid to talk up because of it. If anybody is having any problems like that, please reach out to Guardians of Valor, because he's already offered his name to anybody who, is worried about Mike doing something to them, or, has information, but they're afraid. Please reach out to him, because he is a solid guy. There are very few people on this app that have my phone number, my personal phone number. He's one of them. I think I can count the rest of the people on one hand, because I trust him. I trust him with everything.
I appreciate it more than you know. And there are a few people that are in fear, literally deathly afraid of him. And I don't think it's so much him, it's what he does, his actions.
Right. That's right.
I mean, as a man, he's nothing to be afraid of, honestly. I mean, he got lumped up pretty good last year, because he runs his mouth. But I think people are afraid of what he does with the computer, and there's steps you can take to protect yourself, but you can also do it anonymously too. You can come to me or Scammy or anybody in here if you have information, and we'll take the lead on it and keep your name away from it.
Yep, I agree. Thank you, GOV.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
It sounds to me like somebody was trying to get that reward money.
Yeah, herself. And what's crazy is that we had uncovered been sent Discord messages between her and him, where he was sending her an app and a way to send out Grabify links, which is fucking wild, because most private investigators aren't going to be doing that, right?
He wasn't talking like this, was he? That's how he's talking.
Yeah. Well,
What the fuck?
listen, Linda. Here's the other thing.
That's out of here.
Well, it was brought out less than 2 weeks ago that, in fact, that the people that are involved with Scammy Claus and doing all of that with Governor or Guardians of Valor, Gov, whatever his name is, that they were really they were sending people phone numbers and trying to get the detective's phone number to Florida Man or myself, to try to track him, and Scammy Claus. I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing? Does the law not do its job? Why are? I felt like she was absolutely trying to keep the money that she got. That's kind of how we all took it. Was, let's get him arrested so that we can say, oh, we were the ones to keep the money. And again, nobody.
I don't know anything about any of that, so I don't really want to.
But it was $2,000. So either way, I mean, the GoFundMe was created for a private investigator. He came along and all of a sudden it changed. So I would like to know if he got any money. I'm not sure, but yeah, he seems to have been doing this his whole life, from what I've gathered. But I'm going to drop. I got to run in the store, but thanks for letting me clarify a couple things.
All right. Thank you for coming up.
It's been good seeing you again, Auburn. I know that you are so thrilled of somebody else in the situation she's in, right?
Who?
Slot.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about none of that.
Her being arrested? And what do you mean? Yes, you did.
Is she going to prison?
Oh, she's got 10 felonies and 5 misdemeanors currently.
When's her next court date?
I think it's in December.
Yeah, they're not gonna lock her up. She's too old.
Oh, I don't know about that.
They don't lock her away.
There's more coming, because they hadn't even total 2024 yet, because at the time of her arrest 2024 wasn't even over.
What's she gonna get? 10 years? You think they might give her 10 years?
Well, each of the 6 felonies carry, I think, between 10 and something years, and the other three, the tax evasion ones, those carry, I think, a minimum of like 15 to something. But there's going to be federal charges coming because of the tax evasion, not just for the state, but for the federal government.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
wild.
she's fucked.
Oh, she's super fucked. I mean, she's out on $1.2 million bond, for Christ's sake.
Well, everybody in here, the stuff with GOV has nothing to do with the fact that Florida man is or is not a criminal. What does that have to do with GOV? Like, this isn't about Florida man. This is about somebody that's a fucking con artist and taking money from a lot of people.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Like, I think he's somebody that is more dangerous than others, just given the fact that he's done what he's done in the past and is doing it under the name of veterans and all of the things. Like, he's a silent one, but he definitely has a history. So I'll chat with you later, Checkmate. Let me know when you're off live, and then I'll have a little chit chat with you. But thank you for having me up here.
All right, thank you.
Guardians of Valor had the audacity to say, as a man, Guardians of Valor, in the event that you might have accidentally fell in this chat or you're on the outside, I know that I can speak for everybody in this chat and in these panels. You are not a man. Period.
That sounded a little passive aggressive.
Absolutely. I think we should set a time for tomorrow based off the information that we just got in this last hour, because it's a lot. I hope we'll be able to vet it by then, but
I gotta work all day tomorrow.
well, I know, but I'll try to do what I can, and the rest of the team is really good about the stuff that they have.
Yeah, I don't know how this all turned into a Florida man thing. Like, this was completely about GOV. That's crazy to me. I don't know what he's did, what he hasn't did. It's not any of my, I don't know his criminal background. If he has a criminal background, I don't know any of that.
I would love for somebody to create a Reddit so it could be open 24/7, so people could go in there and just drop what they find.
On Gov?
Yes.
I have read it, but I don't really know much about it.
Yeah, I don't have time to do none of this shit, so I won't be creating one. I just want to let y'all know.
You sound like you're about ready to fall asleep anyways. The timelines don't add up, Adam. I'll call you here in a little bit and we'll talk about that. Shit, I didn't even know Florida Man was down in the chat. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. That's crazy. Sorry, I had no idea. So a year, huh? That's weird.
Yep, he said a little less than a year, and she goes, yeah.
Why care about Gov then? Are you kidding me? Do you know what this man has did? Have you paid attention at all?
And Lisa, you can come in here under your main account. We don't block unless you're being disrespectful.
And it's stuff like that, y'all, is the reason that we bring you the information and allow you to make your own decisions. But my problem is that right there, that sheep right there that can't seem to get past the deflection and But look over here, and like your squirrel moment that you can't even come in here on your main, you can't box up, but you got so much to say. We've already said that just because people are loud doesn't mean they're right. And then you come in here with your bullshit, talking about something you know nothing about, and you look like a fool. Because anybody that's still following Guardians of Valor around aimlessly is a fool. But it would be a different story, not if it was you, but when, if we would have allowed it to continue. If the people in awareness, no matter where they sit, would have allowed Governors of Valor, Guardians of Valor to continue this. It wouldn't have been if, it would have been when, because people like you who follow blindly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what happened. Like, Florida man, I don't know what you did, but you got a lot of people on here that just are pissed off. I've been knowing Florida man a long time, and he's never did anything to me. So I don't know what's happened.
Right. Like the lady in the comments was like, well, he hasn't come after you then. No, ma'am. Me and Florida man, we've had disagreements about things. I'm not scared of him.
I mean, I went up in a box and talked to him about something he was doing, and he didn't.
Yeah, you went up and told him to take a screenshot down, that it was inappropriate, and he did.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with him. Good Lord, who wants a box now?
Not in the wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm glad your boxes are ADA compliant. Thank you.
What the fuck do you want?
Scammies people are mad at me because I have the Facebook messages that they didn't think I would ever get. I got like 41 hours of screen recorded text between 13 Scam Slam, Scamming Closet, all of them to go through still. But I got a lot of shit, and they're mad as fuck at me. That's why they keep going everywhere I go, saying I'm a piece of shit. But hey, I'd probably be worried too if I was them.
Well, I mean, is it true or is it not true that I did go up in a box and ask you to take a screenshot down because it was inappropriate?
Yes, that was when I was interviewing Skittles' brother's tombstone. And I let you have your opinion, and I respected it.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. This whole live got derailed, but it's fine. I think we got out what we needed to get out today.
Adam and Fallon and everybody that I got. Some of the stuff that I got, because I found some other stuff too. I've been looking at a couple of lives.
Oh, really? About GOV?
Yeah, and Scanny Cloud said that she would vet everybody that donated to the GoFundMe, but she wasn't willing to vet somebody who had her phone number.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that.
Well, like it depends on the definition of vet somebody. My definition of vet is make sure they're good people.
I mean, that's my definition. Well, everybody's on mute, so how about we end this live, y'all?
He did something in my name.
What did you say, Florida man?
Apparently Gov did something in my name.
Yes, Florida man, he did. He emailed Tim and Angela that Gov was you, or what we allegedly think was you, and put out Adam's address and information telling him, pretending to be you to give the information out. And there is the message right there, and then Birdie will put up the email. It's the black. Birdie. It's the black one. At the top of it, I don't know if you could see it, but it says, Tim, I'm the guy on TikTok that everyone calls Florida man.
Huh, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, he pretended to be you and sent threatening letters and shit. That's fucked up.
So when he gave, sorry, Adam.
You go ahead.
So when he gave that email address, that email right there where Adam's name is, it's redacted because it's the wrong name, but it says Adam S. and then his last name, and it's redacted. But it's the same information, the way it's spelled, he gave to Stacy in her messages. Same spelling and everything. When he was telling Stacy that he found Adam, going to send him a cease and desist. He has a wife, the vehicle he drives, and maybe that will, quote unquote, rattle his cage.
Gov knows that I'm like completely transparent about everything I do, and I don't use email.
Well, shit. Hey, Nookie.
I did not know that you didn't know that he did that, Florida man.
No, but I will say I have not learned anything new about myself today until now. But now I have. Now this is my daily quota of learning something new about myself.
I'm glad we could oblige you. You're so rattled.
I appreciate it. I bet Adam is rattled. I'm a little rattled myself.
Well, I mean, Adam found out he had a wife he didn't know he had. That's crazy. And then the picture down there at the bottom, Florida man, that's a picture of this Adam and his alleged wife.
It
would have been funnier. Oh, God, check it.
It isn't even fucking Adam's picture. That's the crazy part. It's not even Adam. Like, he has his fucking picture on his profile.
Right? Well, Adam shows his fucking face in his videos. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They couldn't have photoshopped a woman in on a screenshot of his videos?
I guess not. That's too much work. Anyways, yeah. I mean, it's been a day.
Huh. Well, I appreciate you guys letting me know that. Now I know I have another email address that I don't know about. But I'm going to roll on out.
All right, thank you.
I'm going to send you guys some stuff. Talon, I do got to message you back. I keep forgetting.
Okay. Thank you.
I will message you back. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to tell Florida man, thanks for not coming after me and attacking me.
Right. That's crazy. Yeah, did he forget that you show yourself? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Tishy, Wishy, get the hell out of here with that recap. Oh my god, now who wants a box?
I'm so glad I'm on Demerol right now because I can't even imagine.
Yes, sir.
Is my mic working? Okay, what was I supposed to come after you for, Rammer? I forget.
Because I have not argued with you.
Oh. I didn't know I was supposed to go after people for that.
They made it like you come after everybody that you have a disagreement with.
I have a disagreement with a lot of people, but...
We've had a disagreement. He's never came after me, ever. Ever.
Yeah, it's weird, but that's why whenever everyone turns around saying everybody's so afraid of me, I'm like, the only people that are the people that you're lying to, and like they don't even give like a valid reason. It's just like the stuff he does.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't like sheep anyway, so don't need them following me, but they do to tell everybody I'm an asshole. But I appreciate it. They follow me around and let people know about me. So, but okay, now I'm getting out again. It's okay. I'm not gonna go at disagreement.
Thanks. Adam, I'm gonna need my check in the mail.
I think one of the things that I've always liked from years back to now is that the open transparency with everything. Everybody's always welcome to a box. And even back so long ago when Adam was running his lives, and that's some of the ways that we got the information that we received so we could go and vet it. When people would come up in the box and then there's questions asked, or people come up and say, yeah, I can send you the proof. And it's like an active timeline. They're sending it to us. One goes and gets it, brings the other one back, redacts it, vets it, it comes back. And if we're able to do it within that time frame, great. If not, it's another lead. We go and find it so we can bring it to the rest of the team and all of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny anybody a box, so I mean, I think Miss Muffy is definitely not ever getting another box, but
No.
Oh, fuck you, Checkmate. Fuck you, Fallon. Fuck you, Auburn. Fuck you, Birdie. I can't wait. I can't wait for Tiny Talk to do a video on it.
I hope she does.
Me too. That's one of the things that's always been such like the biggest draw was there's nobody ever denied. And it was only until recently where people started going after others for just being in the chat. I mean, if I was just in the chat chopping it up with you guys and get a message later like, you're supporting these people, aren't you supposed to be, even in scammers and beggars chats, when you're in there and they message me and say, I was in so-and-so's chat and I saw this person over there. Well, you were in there too. So was I. So they're just over there. It's okay. I would prefer you stay out so you're not triggering the algorithm. But if you're in there too, what am I to say? Nothing. So just because you're in somebody's chat doesn't mean you necessarily ride with them.
Faux show. You were muted 15 times tonight? Where? I know you're fucking lying. You were not muted in here.
Adam, you're a mod. You can't be muted.
Good try, though, Adam. I'll be waiting for my direct deposit, though.
Nice try, wrong guy. So much for a little short live to put out the information.
Yeah, that didn't go well, did it?
No, it doesn't age well.
3 hours in.
It wasn't my fault this time.
Tishy wishy, yes, you were threatened with a block.
I don't know, y'all. I gotta work in a few hours, so I'm ending this live, and hopefully tomorrow will be better.
Well, y'all make sure that you go to Checkmate's profile and hit the little bell at the top on the right-hand side so you're notified when she goes live. She usually is able to post a video before she goes live when we have something, and that way you don't miss anything. And we try to share it out to you guys as much as we can.
And Cindy, I know you're in here late. You can go to her YouTube. It'll probably be uploaded tomorrow.
Yep, it sure will. Auburn, you need to wake up so you don't get thrown into a live and get blocked. Thank you for coming in, Cleavage. Thanks to She Wishy, Lisa, all my mods. Y'all are great. Thank y'all so much for putting up with us. We'll be back tomorrow, I guess.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.